torrent of darkness among the ghastly trees. The moon was a ghostly galleon tossed upon the cloudy seas. The road was a ribbon of moonlight over the purple moor. When the highwayman came riding, the highwayman came riding up to the olden door.
He'd a French cocked hat on his forehead, a bunch of lace at his chin, coat of claret velvet, and breeches of brown doe-skin. They fitted with nary a wrinkle. His boots were up to the thigh, and he rode with a jewel twinkle. His pistol butts a twinkle, his rapier hilt a twinkle under the jeweled sky.
Cobbles clattered and clashed in the darkened yard. He tapped with his whip on the shutters, but all was locked and barred. He whistled a tune to the window, and who should be waiting there but the landlord's black-eyed daughter, Bess, the landlord's daughter, plaiting the dark red love knot into her long black hair.
Kiss my bonny sweetheart. I'm after a prize tonight, but I should be back with the yellow gold before the morning light. Yet if they press me sharply and hurry me through the day, then look for me by the moonlight. Watch for me by the moonlight. I'll come to thee by the moonlight, though hell should bar the way.
Upright in the stirrups, the stars could reach her hand, but she loosened her hair on the casement. His face burned like a brand, as a black cascade of a perfume came tumbling over his breast, and he kissed its waves in the moonlight. Oh, sweet waves in the moonlight. He tugged at his rein in the moonlight, and galloped away to the west. Did not come at dawn, it did not come at noon, and out of the tawny sunset, before the rise of the moon. And the rock was a gypsy's ribbon, moving the purple moor. A red coat troop came marching. King George's men came marching up to the olden door.
They said no word to the landlord. They drank his ale instead. But they gagged his daughter and bound her to the foot of her narrow bed. Two of them knelt at the casement with muskets at their side. There was death at every window, hell at one dark window. For Bess could see through the casement the road that he would ride.
with many a sniggering jest. They had bound a musket beside her, with a barrel beneath her breast. Now keep good watch, and they kissed her. She heard the dead man say, look for me by the moonlight. Watch for me by the moonlight. I'll come to thee by the moonlight, though hell should bar the way.
She twisted her hands behind her, but all the knots held good. But she writhed her hands till her fingers were wet with sweat or blood. They stretched and strained in the darkness, and the hours crawled by like years, till now, on the stroke of midnight, cold on the stroke of midnight, the tip of her finger touched it. The trigger, at least, was hers.
In the distance, were they deaf they did not hear. Down the ribbon of moonlight, over the brow of the hill, the highwayman came riding, riding, riding. The redcoats looked to their primate. She stood up straight and still.
Silence to the lot in the echoing night. Nearer he came and nearer, his face was like a light. Her eyes grew wide for a moment, she drew a last deep breath. Then her finger moved in the moonlight, her musket shattered the moonlight, shattered her breast in the moonlight, and warned him with her death.
Back he spurred to the west. He did not know where she stood, bowed with her head or musket, drenched with her own red blood. Not till the dawn he heard it. His face grew grey to hear how Bess, the landlord's daughter, the landlord's black-eyed daughter, had watched for her love in the moonlight and died in darkness.
And back he spurred like a madman, shrieking a curse to the sky, with the white throat smoking behind him, and his rapier brandished high. But red were the spurs and the golden moon, wine red was his velvet coat, when they shot him down in the highway, down like a dog on the highway, and he laid his blood on the highway, with a bunch of lettuce's throat.
Still on a winter's night, they say, when the wind is in the trees, when the moon is a ghostly galleon, tossed upon the cloudy seas, when the road is a ribbon of moonlight, over the purple moor, the highwayman comes riding, riding, riding. The highwayman comes riding up to the olden door.